Welcome back to Off the Gridiron, your Apollo HOU Houston Texans podcast. And today, I am joined, as always, with Garrett Harrelson. And also, it's our first Victory Monday. Doing the pod this season.
I feel like fucking big dogs right now.
Yeah.
I feel like fucking big dogs right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Feeling good?
I feel fucking good.
Dude.
You remember us talking about the drug thing?
Yeah.
The heroin thing?
Yeah.
I'm having a good high right. I'm high off of fucking big dog energy.
So you feeling like an addict? Like you addicted to Texans?
I'm starting to get addicted to like watching Texans football right now.
Me too, man.
Because a lot of exciting things are going on.
A lot of exciting things are going on.
Fucking awesome things are happening.
Yeah.
Like that was a different team than the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A different team.
Yeah.
Different team.
So the Texans have beaten the Jacksonville Jaguars 37-17.
Oh yeah.
In Jacksonville.
Wait. Say it again.
37-17. The Houston Texans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. The Houston Texans do not lose in Jacksonville.
We own that fucking stadium.
We own that franchise.
We own that stadium and the franchise.
Yeah.
I was told that Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars were just class of the division, just gonna dick slap everyone, just gonna bulldoze the whole division, be Super Bowl contenders. No, we big dogged them. We big dicked them in their own place, right in front of everyone, in the sun and everything. It was 90 degrees. We fucking big dicked them, and all they did was sweat and get hot and go home with an L.
Yep.
Sorry, I am unapologetically. I'm gonna fucking talk shit.
Oh yeah,
whole time.
Absolutely, we can talk shit right now.
I will.
Our rookie fucking quarterback CJ Stroud through 3 games.
Are we sure he's a rookie?
Yeah, he doesn't look like one.
Are we sure he's a rookie?
He has outplayed every quarterback that he has played against this year.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah. Gardner had a good game last week, but so did CJ. CJ played better. CJ Stroud's final stat line for the day: 20 for 30, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns.
That's just efficient. You look at the score of the game. Obviously, we won by 20. You see his stat line.
Yeah.
He didn't have over almost 400 yards like he did last week.
No.
But he was so fucking good in the pocket.
Yeah.
He was so good.
And the offensive line looked amazing. He had time in the pocket. Before we get into that, though, I want to talk about CJ Stroud. Couple big notable things. He now has the 3rd most passing yards for a rookie quarterback through their first 3 games.
Of course.
Following only Cam Newton, who had 1,012 for some crazy reason.
Yeah.
And then Justin Herbert, who had, I believe, 936. And I think CJ Stroud sitting at 905 through his first 3 games. More than Mahomes.
Of course.
More than Andrew Luck. And I think Baker Mayfield is now 6th on the list. Good company he's in. Trevor Lawrence's day was 27 for 40, 279 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Blake Cashman got an interception off of Trevor Lawrence yesterday. Wasn't on the bingo card, but Blake Cashman's had a pretty damn solid day. All right, let's just get into it. Let's talk about the good because there was a lot.
All right, good in the back of the ugly. That was my cowboy voice.
I hated that.
The
I actually don't like that.
I was like, bro.
No, it kind of the way you said it and the way your mouth didn't move was gross.
The good and the bad and the ugly.
A little better.
You can kind of see it. With work. It's work in progress.
Yeah.
The good and the bad, the ugly. The good and bad, the ugly.
The good, bad, and the ugly. Say it like that.
Start with the good.
I mean, we talked about CJ Stroud.
On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. CJ Stroud. That's the good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking good. Like, we have a guy. We have a guy.
Yeah. Talk about CJ's game a little bit.
Yeah, so one thing, of course, I was worried about was him, because he did throw it almost 50 times last week.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to have like a lot of passing yards, okay? Also, he lost. Okay, so it doesn't look too impressive. I was still impressed, obviously. I loved his performance last week. I was worried that he was going to come in here against an even better team, in my opinion, and maybe not do as well. In my opinion, he did better, a lot better.
Yeah.
And also credit to the offensive line. That's a part of the good as well. Where are those guys? Where do the guys from last week go?
I don't know.
Who are these guys?
This offensive line didn't allow a sack.
Night and day.
Maybe
day.
even I think one QB hit. I don't even think like
Maybe, I don't know.
CJ got touched barely.
No, it was night and day. It was night and day.
It was night and day. Absolutely. I cannot talk about how impressed I am with the offensive line enough.
Mm-hmm.
They have been they have been getting dogged by everyone, by us.
Yeah, I said before the game, I would love to see my quarterback see the age of 22.
Yeah.
Like alive.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would love to see that. And play like that, he's going to be living to 150, with modern technology.
Yeah.
So with modern science.
Yeah.
I mean, good. Also, the run game, still a work in progress, obviously, but, we got a plus there. Damian Pierce did have a better game. He had a touchdown. Yep. He had some good runs, some good dirty yards. Devin Singletary got into the action a little bit. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, also Bobby Slowick called a way better game.
Oh, my God.
Way better. Bobby Slowick just keeps getting better.
Week by
yes,
week,
and that's what I wanted to see, improvement, because you are a rookie offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Or maybe he isn't. I don't know.
He is.
Okay, yeah, but that's good. But it all comes down to CJ Stroud, because he makes the throw on third down. The guy's fucking amazing.
Dude, he is addicted to converting third down.
Yes, he's got clutch gene.
Yeah.
He makes big throws all over the field, by the way. There's not a throw he's not making right now.
No.
He's making almost every single throw.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Past 2 years, I'm so used to being like, it's like 3rd and 6 or something, and like a quarterback takes a snap, he just throws it. It's gonna be okay. Of course.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud lets it go right in the money.
Oh my God.
To Robert Woods or Nico Collins or Tank Dell or someone. Like, it's just always right on the money. It's always a conversion.
Yeah.
The guy's nails right now.
His instincts are just so good. He knows exactly where to place the ball for any receiver at any given moment, giving the defense and how the coverage is. He knows where to place the ball. And also, he's capable of putting the ball right where it needs to be. Because quarterbacks can know where they want to throw the ball, but if they can't get it there, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
CJ knows where it should be and knows how to get it there.
Yeah.
And that, if you can do that in the National Football League, you're going to be good for
the way he's processing everything right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of unreal. It's
He
kind of
reads the
unreal.
field like a first grade book.
Yeah.
Like it's just the ABCs out there for him. He knows exactly what he needs to do on every play.
He's doing exactly what he did at Ohio State. Like, just bringing it here.
Yeah.
He's doing everything. I mean, there's this one throw, and I was highlighted by Brett Coleman. Mm-hmm. There's this one throw, he was kind of getting pressure, and he reset his feet and just threw a dime to the sideline for a first down to Robert Woods. Yeah. Just a dime.
Yeah.
And most quarterbacks don't reset their feet. They just fucking throw it off balance, and they throw a pick or throw it out of bounds or something. No. Not this man.
No.
This man got the ball there perfectly. Dime. Mm-hmm. Dimes all over the field.
Yep.
And, hey, man, I did say this once, and maybe it was half jokingly. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it wasn't. Tank Dell, I said he was going to be a 1,000-yard receiver. Dude, Tank Dell looks so good.
So fucking good.
So good.
145 yards, 5 receptions, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, cannot. The rookies. CJ Stroud, obviously a rookie. Been the best rookie quarterback by a good margin. They're both, the other two are hurt. But even when they were playing, Anthony Richardson looked good. But Bryce has been struggling. But they're both hurt right now. CJ's the only one out here. He's the one breaking records. He's the one doing his thing with an offense that a lot of people said he had no chance of doing shit with. Yeah. So CJ's the best rookie quarterback. Tank Dell is one of the best rookie receivers. I mean, last week Nico Collins put up 140-something yards.
Will Anderson went,
Yeah, but last week Nico Collins put up 140 yards. Tank Dell put up 145 this week. If you have a team where you could have two different
any
receivers,
guy can just have 140 yards.
Just having 140 yards, well, and one that's on CJ in a phenomenal way. He's spreading the ball around. He knows he knows he has options, which is phenomenal. But yeah, you mentioned Will Anderson. Field goal block, big time play.
Held on every single play still.
Held every play. NFL, look at this shit. Why are we letting this happen?
Why are we letting everyone hold Will Anderson Jr.?
It's crazy.
Just hold him.
Every play, he gets held like a motherfucker. It's ridiculous. But yeah,
Another guy, Henry To'oTo'o.
Henry To'oTo'o been in the game a lot, getting a lot of play
10
time
tackles,
and
I think a
looking
pass defense. Like, dude,
Yeah.
dude, out there just flying around.
Yeah.
I was like, I took the leap way sooner than I thought he was going to take, man.
I want to talk about Brevin Jordan a little bit too. Brevin Jordan, obviously a third-year player, I believe. Looking good. I mean, we've known he has potential, but CJ Stroud is hitting him a lot. Brevin Jordan's been doing more than Dalton Schultz this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Brevin, and he was all giddy post game. I was giddy too.
Me too.
We were all giddy. And what did he say? He's like, "Thank you."
He's the best thing that ever happened to the
winning.
Texans was winning Week 18 because they ended up Stroud and
that's
not Bryce.
Fucking cool as shit, dude.
That is.
That is fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
So I love seeing the Brevin Jordan target share.
Yeah.
Got that touchdown. Got a few other receptions.
He had 2 receptions yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw both of them. One was that screen that dump off that went for first.
Yeah.
The other was the touchdown. This sliding catch, perfectly placed.
Yep.
Ugh. I mean, I'm just also like real quick. I mean, it's all culminating under the Miko umbrella.
Yeah.
Because Miko came here to build a big dog culture. Big dogs were out yesterday. We're fucking making them look like sissies.
Yeah.
Jaguars were playing like fucking sissies yesterday, and we were big dogging them and just out physical them, like just being more physical, dude.
Yeah.
And Miko at the end of the game got the game ball. First win as a head coach. Congratulations to Miko Ryans. Yeah. You are fucking amazing. I'd kiss you right in the head, dude.
Yeah.
Kiss you right all over your head, dude. I love you so much. I'll take bullets for you. Him dapping up CJ at the end of the game, I cried.
Big time.
Didn't cry, but
no, it'll bring tears to your eye. Bring tears to a grown man's eyes.
Dude.
Yeah. Also, one of the craziest plays you'll ever see in a football game. Definitely one of the craziest plays that's ever happened to the Texans.
I fucking forgot that this happened. Yeah.
Andrew Beck, fullback out of the University of Texas, who is really good in football this year, by the way. Shout out Quinn Ewers, Heisman finalist, most likely. Andrew Beck returns an 85-yard kickoff return.
He's 260 pounds.
He is the heaviest. He's the heaviest player in NFL history to return a kick for more than 50
And he
yards.
muffed it at first.
Yeah. No, the Mike Boone, I believe, muffed it, and he had to pick it up. He picked up the muffed kick.
Muffed punt or muffed kick.
Yeah, and so he picks it up and takes it to the house. Most of those plays where the kick's on the ground, you just get on it, maybe take it for a few more extra yards. No. Not Andrew Beck. Not Andrew Beck. Motherfucker has wheels, dude.
I'm just laughing that the Jaguars allowed that to happen. Because the way he picked up the ball and he kind of like got open and found a lane, he didn't juke or anything. He kind of just did a side shimmy step, like a lateral move.
Yeah.
And 2 Jaguars players just kept going that way for some reason. And they just kept running.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like, whoa, shit, he had the ball. Then he kind of took that angle, beat everyone around the edge. Then he only had like 2 more guys to beat, outran one guy, and then another guy was coming, and he fucking jumped over him. He jumped over him and then just housed it. And it was one of the crazier things I've ever seen the Texans do. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the Texans absolutely, in all 3 facets of the game, just dominated. Special
all 3
teams,
phases.
offense, defense, all of them dominated in every way they could. The Jags, I can't tell if we're good or they're just really bad. I can't tell if the Texans are just a solid team or if the Jaguars are really bad. I think the Texans are very solid.
I mean, we went in there, and I'm not gonna. I mean, it's a different game completely. So it's just apples to oranges. You can't really compare like different teams playing different whatever. The Jaguars fared against the Chiefs much better than they fared against us.
Yeah,
and I don't really think that says a lot about us. We're not better than the Chiefs.
No,
fuck no. But I will say, like, if we get things going, offensive line does their job. CJ, he's good. We all know that. He continues to be good. Guys are getting open. I don't know if you saw, like, how open they were. There was a tweet saying, like, the yards they had without people around them. It's fucking way above league average.
Yeah.
Way above league average. You keep doing that. Defense also, like, front 7 was getting after it.
They were.
Secondary, shouts.
Shouts.
No Derek Stingley.
Yeah.
I think who got injured? and it kind of came back in.
Shaquille Griffin.
That's right. Shaquille. Yeah, he kind of got injured, came back in.
Shaquille Griffin had a phenomenal
Yeah, he
day.
had a great game. Steven
Yeah.
Nelson had another great game.
Yeah, no,
Jimmy Ward is back. He had a good game.
Well, I think this defense might. Jimmy Ward is obviously a team captain for a reason. He's a leader on that side of the ball. I think this might just be the Jimmy Ward effect. We've been talking about this since week 1 about his injury and when he's going to finally play. Jimmy Ward finally starts, and this defense just clicks. And it's such a bummer. We talked about it a lot that Stingley's out, but Shaquille Griffin, who we signed, and it was a signing that kind of seemed weird at the time. He's played some good football in his career, but it's been a while. He came in and looked good. I mean, there was a few plays here and there, but overall, I mean, he had like 10 tackles.
He looked really good.
He was locked down. Steven Nelson's a lockdown corner. And now, with Jimmy Ward back in there and Shaq Griffin playing that way and Steven Nelson playing that way, once we get Jalen Petrie back, that secondary is going to be damn good again.
Blake Cashman went off.
Blake Cashman is a
he went in.
player. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, everyone was just like doing their job. Everyone was doing their job.
Blake Cashman had 6 total tackles, 3 solos, and an interception, and 2 passes defended. He had a fucking day. Henry To'oTo'o as well. 10 tackles, 6 solo, 1 pass defended. I can't say enough about how proud I am of this defense.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, defense, all the facets of the game, defense, special teams, offense, they all just performed.
Yeah.
And when you perform on all facets of the game, you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just 2 out of 3, maybe, 2 out of 3. Just keep that train going. And I like this team going forward. Not to be a Super Bowl team, not to even be a playoff team, maybe, but just a sneaky, fun, good team. Just a sneaky, like, they might beat you. Be careful, dude.
Yeah.
Because the Jaguars were heavy favorites. No one predicted us to win.
No, they were.
No one predicted us to win.
At the beginning of the week, they were 9-point favorites. It ended up by game time. They were 7.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroyed the line.
Yeah. Shit on the line.
Yeah.
Fucking, you bet on it. Don't care. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your assets. I don't care about your income. Nothing. You fucking lost because you slept on us. So keep sleeping. Wow. Okay, we got to get off the good because we can say so much about the good.
We don't have to get off the good.
You still have the good?
What was bad?
What?
I
I'm gonna put out a missing persons report.
Oh.
I'm gonna submit for Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
Dalton Schultz needs to be incorporated a little bit more.
I think they're trying.
They're trying.
No, here's the deal.
He dropped a touchdown.
We've been talking about how Schultz needs to be more involved, and I think, especially with the way Brevin Jordan has kind of made a little resurgence, I think they've been trying. I just don't think he's getting the job done right now.
Yeah, I mean that's a bad thing.
That's bad. That is
because again, tight ends are very important to this offense, and Brevin Jordan, he's performed yesterday.
Yeah.
If we can't get consistency out of tight ends, it's gonna be an uphill battle sometimes for the offense, especially when it comes to blocking and stuff. They need, I don't know, they just need to show up a little bit more, tight ends.
Yeah,
that's it's pretty good when you go the bad thing right now is the tight ends. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It is not even. I mean, they're out there, and
one caught a touchdown.
So it's Schultz is just had a guy that we were looking forward to a lot.
I get it. 3 combined receptions between the 2, though.
Yeah, true.
That's not great.
I'd like to see him more.
Yeah,
involved.
you gotta get him more involved somehow.
Yeah, but look, here's the deal. If they want to put up 37 points without using tight ends, don't fucking use a tight end. Whatever works.
You use them, you might get to 40. Might get to, I don't know. It's just
maybe, but I don't. If you're gonna put up 37 points of offense, you keep doing what you're doing.
Also, another thing, and again, it was way better this week than past 2 weeks. Run game's getting better. Still sometimes it gets stalled pretty quickly.
Yeah,
and that's just really because of the offensive line and the injuries, and that kind of.
I think the offensive line. Yeah, I mean, I think the offensive line was really also just all week working on pass protection, which I appreciate a lot. They still do have work to do with some run blocking. They were all over Singletary and Pierce. They combined for 23 carries. Pierce had 14. Singletary had 9. Singletary had 41 yards. Damian had 31 and a touchdown. Also, Damian had 28 yards through the passing game, which I like.
Yeah, and Damian also had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah,
which,
And
you
so
know, when you get first on away, you get a bunch after that. So,
yeah,
is that how it goes?
I'm
I don't
not
know.
worried about that, to be honest, because here's
I mean,
the
it's
deal.
getting better.
It is getting better, and also people keep talking about how much CJ Stroud's throwing the ball. Here's the deal: if you have a quarterback as fucking talented as him, you're gonna throw the ball. So I'm fine with them doing that. I really am. Like CJ Stroud can throw his arm as much as they want. If he's gonna do this, still no pick. CJ Stroud has shattered the record for most pass attempts through a rookie's first
Without interception.
Without an interception. Yeah. He's at 121 pass attempts without an interception.
Yeah.
Warren Moon, another famous Houston quarterback, had that record with 104.
Yeah.
He shattered that record.
Stroud's doing great things.
Do you want to know who's fourth on the list with I think 90 something?
Case Keenum.
Yeah,
I know.
Case fucking Keenum.
I know. I remember from a decade ago. Yeah, I know, dude. No, it's like I said, the bad is not even that terrible.
Yeah.
Because there's not really a lot of bad things you can say about that game. But
Not a lot.
just to say some bad things that aren't even that bad,
Yeah.
I would love to see tight ends get more involved. I'd love let's continue progressing the run game. It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better, and that's a good in itself. But at the same time, like I hate seeing those runs just get bottled up behind the line of scrimmage immediately. Let's try to get away from that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We are though. We are. I trust that we are.
I just don't, and I'm just gonna be. I have nothing that I can put into the ugly. Nothing looked ugly
Other than
today.
Injuries, still.
Well, yes,
I know. I mean,
guess we're gonna say that every week. Then sure.
I get it.
Yeah.
Going forward, because still some guys that were on IR, especially against Steelers this coming week.
Yeah. One more week here, theoretically.
Also, I saw that Jalen Petrie is going to be practicing this week.
Really?
Yeah.
So here's the deal, and we can preview the game
a little bit
next week. Next week, the Steelers preview will be out probably Friday, but we'll touch on that a little bit at the end here. But if Petrie is practicing, that's a very good sign. Also, we only have one more week before Titus Howard can come back.
Andrew
Scruggs. So that already a phenomenal offensive line performance yesterday. That just is better because both of those players are better than the guys currently in the
You're adding your starters back, and you're also just gaining depth by default when that happens. Because now that we know that these backups can do okay, just having them in depth and you can kind of shift them around if you need to and all that. Good shit. I can't wait till. It sucks. I would love to get them back this week because going against that Steelers defensive line is going to be nasty.
TJ Watt is going to have a day.
Yeah,
TJ Watt's going to have a day where they're honoring. It's in Houston. JJ Watt's being inducted into the Ring of Honor. So the boys are going to be juiced because they're going to be in front of that home crowd that's going to be sold out. And the boys are going to be juiced, but also TJ Watt's going to be juiced.
Yeah, sure, but
his brother.
But maybe just a maybe. TJ feels big dogged by JJ, because everyone's being pumped about JJ.
Don't you think that would motivate
and then
him
he
more?
wavers a little bit.
Don't you think that'll motivate him more?
It could, but maybe it goes the
maybe
it goes the other way, and he's like, I'm a scared little boy again because he's my big brother and he's doing better things than me right now. Got in the NFL before me and was already had 3 defensive player of the years before I even got in the league. And I feel like a little boy again.
I think he's gonna show him.
No,
guys.
Dude.
Garrett, wrap it up.
Man.
Here's the deal.
Wrap it up. I'm trying to be positive.
TJ, I know, but TJ Watt, I still think the Texans can beat the Steelers. TJ Watt's gonna have a day. Watt's gonna have a day.
I'm just trying to be positive.
I get it.
Don't tell me to wrap up when I'm trying to be positive, man.
I am. I will. TJ Watt is not gonna waver. He
0
never
sacks.
wavers.
Watch.
He's gonna have at least one. He's gonna have one.
Zilch, dude. Zilch.
I hope that'd be awesome. Here's the deal.
Fucking big dogs, dude. You're not gonna come in our house.
If TJ Watt has 0 sacks on Sunday, it's time to have a long conversation about George Fant because that means he's a dog. That means he's fucking good. So it's either way. Titus is gonna have to have a conversation.
All right, man. A conversation doesn't matter. I'm fucking kidding, dude. He's gonna have a million
Yeah,
sacks. Dude. I don't know.
He's gonna have one. He's gonna want to do it in front of his brother. And T.J. Watt is a generational.
Here's what happened.
Talent.
He's gonna sack C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Look at J.J. and fucking like salute at him and shit.
Yeah.
And then J.J.'s probably gonna be like,
dude, if T.J. Watt gets a sack and does a salute like J.J. used to do, that would be crazy. That would be awesome.
probably gonna.
That would be kind of cool.
Like, I bet you some people. I bet you some people would be like, "Oh, okay,
yeah, no, honestly,
that's cool."
I'd be like, I don't hit my boy like that, but that's really cool.
Yeah, just a fucking like a wrap up, like a gentle wrap up, get him on the ground.
Yeah,
it's only like a 4-yard loss. Kind of steps up in pocket while he's getting fucking sacked.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like does the kick and then JJ's like, "Ah, yeah, because that's my brother, dude." He loves his brother, man. Loves you, but he loves his brother.
He loves them both. It's going to be a fun environment. I would love to be able to go to that game, honestly. Maybe we can figure that out. But it's going to be a fun game either way. But I'm just riding high all week on this win.
Yeah, man. Like we said, not a lot of bad to come from this game.
Mm-hmm.
Dominated in all aspects of the game, all phases.
Yeah.
Coaching was amazing. Defense did fantastic. It was just bend don't break the whole time, which I kind of expected. I kind of expected bend don't break, at the beginning, like with injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
But man, we also created turnovers, stopped them a few times, or a few third downs they had. We stopped them big time.
Yeah.
It was beautiful to see.
It was lockdown.
Story of the Texans history is like just third and longs that people just easily get.
Yeah.
And you're like, how hard is it? Or how hard is it? It's like a 3rd and 20. Don't let them get it. 3rd and 20, you're not going anywhere against this defense. Yeah. So bend don't break offense.
D'Amico Ryan's
CJ Stroud is top 5 quarterback right now.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. Like, I'm not gonna say
he's not top 5.
He's a top 5 quarterback overall, no doubt. Like when you look at the big picture of the league, but so far this season, CJ Stroud is a top 5 or top 10 quarterback in the league. Through 3 weeks, he has been one of the best quarterbacks to play football.
He's playing very well.
There's a lot to say. I mean, that says a fucking lot, and I'm pumped about it. I'm so I couldn't be happier about how CJ's rookie year is going. I don't think you can, and the fact that if anyone wants to make an argument still that he doesn't have what it takes, I mean, I just people are still saying it, and I can't believe it, and I'm so excited, and I'm back to the point where the last few years, really since like 2020, when the Texans game ended, I was like, all right, I guess next Sunday I'll watch them again. I can't wait to watch them next Sunday now.
Oh,
I
man.
cannot wait
watching this game, and I know we're 1-2, and 1-2 looks way better than 0-3, by the way. Yeah. So if you're 0-3,
that sucks, dude.
Well, it sucks for you, dude.
Yeah,
1-2, you're getting better every week.
Yeah.
Steadily getting better every week. You have a stretch coming up where
some
winnable games, dude.
Yeah.
Steelers is probably the hardest game for a bit.
Yeah.
Like a bit,
dude.
Because after that you have the Falcons, winnable game.
Yeah.
Saints, winnable game in my opinion, at home.
If Derek Carr's not playing.
Exactly. Then after that you have the Panthers, winnable game. Like if you play like this with this upcoming stretch, fucking who knows, man.
Yeah.
Like also watching this game, so most pumped I've ever been, but most pumped I've been in a while. It seems like forever I've been this pumped about a game.
It had been a long time since we've been yelling and jumping up and down like that about and being that
Andrew
excited.
Beck returning that, like I turned into a fucking animal at the zoo, dude.
Yeah,
I turned into a fucking gorilla in the coop, dude.
I couldn't believe what was happening when I saw
like just jumping up and down and fucking like I literally lost control.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was such a fun game, and God, it's just I'm so excited. We just get to think about this all week and take it in. And I wish the AFC South is the Colts are leading right now because they're 2-1. They pulled out that win yesterday against the Ravens in overtime. Really wish they didn't, because if they didn't, every team in the AFC South would be 1-2.
Yep.
And the AFC South would be for the taking, and that's not something
I think it still could be.
It is absolutely. But it's just not something I thought would happen. Honestly, I did not expect that to be the thing. And
I mean, I did expect the Jaguars to be a lot better than everyone.
Me too.
So far, they are not.
They're not.
The Tennessee Titans look like garbage.
Yeah.
The Colts looks honestly not that bad.
They don't look bad.
They don't look bad at all. But at the same time, like I feel like we played like we did yesterday against the Colts last Sunday.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We would have probably won.
If the defense and if the offensive line was performing the way they did yesterday, through any of the weeks, any of week 1 and 2, the games would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
So let's just hope the offensive line can keep this up. Give CJ time, because when CJ has time in the pocket, he slices and dices any defense he plays. And so that's really just what I'm most looking forward to, is seeing CJ Stroud continue to play and seeing these rookies play. I can't wait to see what these
So
rookies
far, the draft
keep
class is
doing.
looking pretty good, Nick.
It is. Good job,
Big Dick
Caserio. People were talking about fucking firing him this week. People were talking about getting Nick Caserio fired this week.
Of course they are.
They're ridiculous.
Of course they are.
They are ridiculous.
Listen, man, going 0-2 is never the end of the world. You can go 0-2 and make the fucking playoffs. Of course. We've done it before. Did it in 2018. We did it in 2018. Did it in 2015.
Yeah.
Start 0-2, and like I'm not saying we're gonna make the playoffs, but when we started 0-2, people were like, are they gonna win a game this year?
Yeah.
We just did, and we did it in big time fashion, dude.
Yep.
So
Sure did.
Good things coming up, I think. I think there's good things coming up, dude.
Yeah, I do too.
Maybe Cody was onto something saying 9-8.
Maybe.
He did say we were gonna win against the Jaguars.
He did.
Yeah. Week 3.
And that was one we were like, nah, it's not gonna happen. And it did.
Yeah. So
But D'Amico Ryans, congratulations on your first win as a head coach. Many more to come.
I love you. I love you so much,
dude. I love you
dude.
so much, D'Amico.
I fucking love you. I fucking love you.
I fucking love you.
No. Fuck. This is more than comfortability. I fucking love you.
Yeah. CJ Stroud, congrats on your first win and really making his case for Offensive Rookie of the Year. If something happens to Bijan Robinson, if he slows down at all, this is CJ Stroud's award to lose.
Especially if we're winning games.
Yeah, if we're
winning games and somehow like kind of vying for that first place in our division.
Yeah.
O'Roy and D-Roy.
Perhaps.
We got
Will
both.
Anderson. I got that Will Anderson sack week 1. I want another. I've been waiting for another one. I thought he was gonna have 2 this week.
Yeah, man.
But like he's getting held every single play. But I want to see him get through that line a little bit. That field goal block was fucking phenomenal. Oh man, Willie, it's coming. I can feel it.
Yeah.
But
Willie,
heyo. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yep.
That has been Off the Gridiron. Congratulations, Texans fans. We got a quarterback, we got a head coach, and we got to win.
Yes, sir.
We're loving it. We're feeling good. We're juiced. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Let us know you like what we're doing. Comment down below your favorite things you saw from the game this week.
What was your good? What was your bad? What was your ugly?
Yeah, and there's just not a lot of the last 2, which is phenomenal. I hope that trend continues. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching.
Yep.
We'll see you later.
See ya. Watch football. Watch Texans.